A very warm welcome to everybody who are watching my channel. I'm really grateful, I'm very much grateful to you all for watching my video and liking it and subscribing it. So now I'll be talking about the main technique of counseling. So the basic things of counseling, how it should be done, and the process of counseling. So last video I spoke about active listening skills. So now I'll be talking about the environment, how to build rapport with the client, and what all you all should follow. So the first thing is when the client comes to you, you have to be dressed well like a counselor. They should get that impression of a counselor, and the room, the wall which they are facing should be white or it should be clear. There should be no pictures or any wordings, frames, because that distracts them. And the sitting of the client should be in a L shape. Like if you're sitting here and the client should be sitting in this, the opposite side of the client or the wall should be completely clear, because that should not distract the client. And when you sit opposite and opposite, that's what my teacher said, when we talk with each other, when the other person is standing opposite, what we do, we tend to argue so much, we tend to prove them wrong. So to avoid all those things, when you're asking some questions or client want that time, that space, is vision or whatever he's thinking should be clear for him, nothing should disturb him. So the client should be very comfortable. And after making the client sit, ask them, are you comfortable sitting? Is there something wrong? Are you feeling okay? Give that space to settle himself. Even when we sit, we move our body or we don't find comfortable, or the chair will be up, they need to adjust. We ask the client about their information, like their name, what you're doing. Build the rapport so that the client feels good, so we can talk. If you're like, yes, tell me what's your problem, directly jumping may frighten the client and they will not be able to open up very quickly. During that time, you have to be very smooth so that the client feels secure and he may be very comfortable. He should get that impression that this woman or this man is listening to me very carefully and I feel like opening up and telling of all the problems. That comfort will be built in the first few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes. So make the client feel comfortable, talk to them about their things like, did you have your breakfast, are you okay? How are you feeling now? How is your life going? Client is able to talk, tell everything, like name, other things and all. Tell your ethics that you would maintain confidentiality, and this talk will be here in the room and I will not be judging you or not telling your information to others. This information that you give will be very confidential. This session will be going great and you will find answers for all your questions. Give that confidential environment or tell that you are very confidential. I hope you know what are the words to be said during that time. And then jump into the main course, that ask them what made you bring you here, what's your problem, can you please tell. And then the client speaks out everything. Whenever the client is speaking, as I said, listen to them carefully. And this is what building rapport and giving that confidentiality to the client. And I hope this was really informative, even though it was short, but this would be really informative. And thank you so much for all those who have subscribed my channel. I'm really grateful. Thank you.